Hello, I'm live. I'm a little bit late. Okay. That's fine, though. It's perfectly fine. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Do. Tags added. There we go. Haha. Alright. And... there we go. Is everything? Yes, yes. Safe. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Close that up now. And we now go and turn that on. Because that makes YouTube like it better. Okay, hello. Person's here. Good day. I am live now. We are a little late. Just a tiny bit late, but we're here now. And we're doing fine. We're doing grand. I have all the details in place. I have the video ready. I have it named properly. Cool. Cool. Okay. Nifty-o. Put that over here. Stream. Yeah. Streamlabs is being a little bit finicky and has formatting out. Oh, no, that's wrong. What? No. Bad Streamlabs. Okay. Well then. Oh, that's just downright bizarre. Right, problem has been fixed. Anyhow's it? Let's get into the game. Here. A little bit of music. Sure, we can do music. What song do we want to play? How about we play this one? There we go. Music playing. Nice and sinister. Okay. Hopefully that's... just turn that down just a little bit there. Stupid newsfeed. I hate the new newsfeed that they added an update. Yes, get me all set up. Okay, we're good. Brilliant. Welcome one and all to Minecraft Hardcore. Last time the stream crashed for some reason. I have no idea why. But it just decided to go and die. So some stuff happened in the intervene in between its death and me, well, getting to where we are now. So let's welcome one and all with the tale that we are live and kicking. And we have ourselves a lovely little world to play in. Right here. In this sort of bowl shape. And we're right next to a vampire forest. So yay. But before we get anywhere near the vampire side of things, we're going to do things in a much more proper order. And that is building ourselves a crafting table, putting that crafting table down, making a diamond pickaxe, wondering why we have two pairs of pants, and it's just the fact of the matter that's something we've got. And we're going to make ourselves an oven, because we can, and we're going to cook the chicken in the oven, because we can do that as well. And there's nothing at all wrong with that. Right. Good. Now, where was I? A bunch of trees I've planted here. We want to get food for regeneration. We want to get wool. We want to get one more iron, at least. So let's locate an iron so we can make shears. So we can shear through things with our sheer magnanimity. Hello. extra person that has showed up. It's me, Lorthorn, see? Yeah. I'm a YouTuber. On stream, you see, and nothing you can do about it. It's gonna be great. Actually, we had, at the garden shop where I work today, we had a lady come in with, I don't even know the accent, but it was definitely some sort of American. It had that sort of like cute baby lisp to it, but it was very, I don't know, sort of, it is American, that much I did know. It's a very, very American accent. And I thought it might be like a Chicagoan accent, or maybe a New Yorker accent at the very least. Oh, the music's going for a loop. Hello, Game Week. This better not be another butt dial stream button on OBS, like the Forbidden Episode 1 of the Village Life or something. No, this is not the butt dial stream. This is a proper stream. I even advertised it and everything. If YouTube feel free to let people actually see those things and all that wonderful stuff, which I'm suspicious this doesn't actually do. No, this is Le Vampirism with vampires. So, it's the right proper version. This is the stream you're looking for. In fact, you even have a pet dragon. So, yes, stay put. Right there. Right. And we've got unacceptable. I don't care if he's like, oh, you can get stuff from that, you should leave it. No, not near my house. I didn't even realize that I was there, to be perfectly honest. But we destroyed that, and maybe I should have been a little less harsh, but I'm taking no chances. You know that anime, which is the hero's overly cautious or whatever? That's me, but now, like, tenfold, 100-fold, 2,000 carefulness. That's how high my carefulness stat has gotten me. Okay, enough of this music. There we go. Right. So now that I am super ultra mega careful, we're going to continue mining in our super ultra mega careful fashion into the undergrounds here. Yeah, I don't like that cave. See, I'm too cautious to even go into that cave. I have to be careful. It could be deadly or something. Or have, I don't know, flaming spike ball creepers in it. See? Look! Death strides! And it carries a dirt block in his hand. It's not something you want to mess with. Right? Oh, that was... What the... Huh? What's going on? Is that a mod? If it is, that's an interesting mod. Something I've never encountered before. I hear critter noises. I don't like that. I have no idea how to send it downwards from here. So we won't. Or maybe we will. The blocks getting placed was bizarre. Don't like the sound of skeletons. And there's... Oh, was it because I was placing on the stalactites, maybe? That's most likely the reason? No, that seems like a mod. Okay. There we go. Now we can get down here and... Oh, I don't want to go down there. Hello? Anyone down here? Hello? This just... Don't like this one bit. Nope. Oh! Bloody hell. Okay. Right. Oh. Okay. We're fine. Use a water bucket. Well, that's not quite the problem at the moment. My friends. That's not quite the problem at the moment. Okay. See, that's why I should have done that time. Yeah, no, that was a close call. My goodness. Alright. One step at a time. Easy does it now. Okay, and we have no food on us. I mean, we're not a vampire either, but still. Hello, dive block and tugs 15. Stab the skeleton in the feet. I kind of just want to escape right now, I think, is more the general plan. Okay. Let's see. No. Don't want the skeleton dropping on my head. Okay, we're going to dig this way a few steps. And then, okay, we can go up here. I shouldn't even try to wander around those caves. I should only ever dig my own. That should be a rule now. Fortunately, we've got really quite in-depth caves. But, man. There. Okay. Easy, does it now? No need to die. Alright. We can... Let's just continue mining into that wall, shall we? Gotta get out before I run out of food, though. Oh, you hear those monsters? They want our blood. We're close to it. Okay. Right. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, I'm so scared. Survival is paramount. Shouldn't dig directly above our own head. There. Torch supply seems very limited too. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. This is scary. This is really, really scary. Okay. Let's... Oh, cool. I hear them. Got that dynamic sound. It's in my ears. Oh, should I go play some intense music? It's like dun 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 dun. Options, video settings. I have brightness on max. I don't play with a dark game, but I have one of the mods makes darkness more dark. So even if you have full brightness, it's darker than you would like. So yeah, because I just hate myself, don't you know? Okay. So, do we just wait? Do we just like sit down, have a little chat? Do we go? Let's see if I have the mod. Do we go? Hi everyone, how are you doing? I'm just going to cry. Yep, that seems the most appropriate. It's just crying. I don't want to go into the surface world. Alright. Let's see. Hello? Okay, fine. Fine, we won't go there. Right. We'll just live down here now. Can just start building an intricate network of tunnels. Why not? I mean, gathering stone's always a worthwhile thing. Reason why you cry in one word. Ink. Oh yeah. We actually have a new little baby dragon, but it's not ink. Yeah. Does anyone see that Bo Burnham Inside video? The Netflix thing. Because if you have, there's literally a button in his like video game joke. It's like press button to cry. Feels very appropriate right now. You know, this is just like Bo Burnham's Inside right now. That's what we're doing. Bo Burnham's Inside. Man, what a cynical piece of trite. Yet at the same time, what an incredibly in-depth and good piece of art. If you have Netflix, you really should watch Bo Burnham's Inside. It's far too cynical, but I actually don't think he holds the beliefs that he's portraying within that. So we're just talking. Let's talk about how vampire makes no sense because they can't survive in the sun, but they can survive in moonlight, which is literally the sun reflected off the moon. Well, I think that vampires probably get itchy in moonlight, and like the moon makes them a little bit itchy, because I don't know, it is like reflected sunlight. It's just the moon is way weaker than the sun, even when it's shedding out light. It could also be like the celestial symbol, but they die if they reflect sunlight in a mirror and it kills them. Well, maybe it has to deal with the distance the light's travel, because like the light has to bounce off the moon, so that adds a little bit of distance. And it could also be the symbolism of the thing. They have blood magic, and corpses sustain themselves off blood magic. Yeah, it's magic. Why? If you ever try to apply science to a vampire, then moonlight should hurt them, I think. But when we're entirely ignoring the science of the matter, then I think that moonlight shouldn't have effect. But if we're going with scientific vampires, that you can actually endeavor to apply scientific things to them, then moonlight should totally cause them problems. I mean, it's the same, like, why don't werewolves become big woofers when it's... Yeah, well, it's like that extra few kilometers of a bounce. That's it. Extra few kilometers. But werewolves, don't become werewolves in the sunlight. They need something. Well, see, I politely disagree with you on magic realism. Because you don't deserve it. I don't know. I feel like I'm just in here wasting my pickaxe, building these inane chambers. Magic doesn't work that way. Exactly. Exactly. Well put. Now. Hello? Is the sun out? Are the monsters gone? I'll come out if the monsters are gone. Excellent. Alright, we didn't get any iron. No! No, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Go away. No. No. You're not real. I refuse to accept it. Go away. Protect me, vampire hunters. I just want to go near the sheep. I just want to go near the sheep. Why? Well then. It's so incredibly rude. Those things shouldn't be allowed out in the sunlight. We need midday to despawn it. That's when things despawn, is at midday. I am vastly and incredibly offended by that critter showing up out of nowhere. I'm going to collect all this glowstone dust here. Okay, please, just get the sheep. Please. Just let me go to the sheep. Get some wool and some food from the pigs. Okay. Alright. We're supposed to be safe during the day. We're supposed to be safe. Well, the reason why moon changes them is because phasing, so it's like gravitational levels or something. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not reading just at the moment. I hope you understand the situations and pressures that are upon me in this given moment, and why I'm having slow amounts of problems reading what you're saying. No, but the realistic thing is because the moon changes its phase does not affect the sea level, so werewolves could have something to do with Earth reaction to the moon. Okay. Very good. Very good. Just carry on. It's okay. We're still alive. We're still alive. Right? Nothing's killed us just yet. That's good. Okay. Right. We're doing fine. Doing absolutely fine. We haven't died horribly at the moment. Like, okay. I feel like I'm playing a horror game at the moment, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Cook. This is slightly better to eat raw. So, see a little bit. And then we'll hide, wait for the rest of the cook. Okay. We still seem to be alive at the current place and time, but I don't know how much longer that will last. Just going to quickly, very quickly here, in just a moment, going to just say I'm live to people on Discord, so they know. Okay. At everyone. I'm live on YouTube. There we go. Sorry. Send now. Okay. And we're still fine. Give me a moment. There we are. Okay. Yeah, that would be good and all, but there's the fact that they're still dying if the sun is reflected off glass pane or something, which makes no sense with UV theory. Yeah, I think it's more the symbolism. Maybe the moon's surface, right? Okay. Maybe the moon's surface, when it reflects, slightly diffracts the light, and it's not the UV that burns them, but it's like... Or maybe the radiated light that reflects off the moon is a special light, which vampires have built an immunity to. Or something like that. We can go with that explanation, which seems perfectly fine to me. I mean, also, have you ever gotten a sunburn by being out in really bright moonlight? Whereas if you're reflecting light off glass for long enough, or even like a piece of metal or whatever, it can actually give you sunburn, whereas I've never ever heard of a moonburn. Which, I mean, that sounds pretty intense and pretty cool, but yeah, I've never heard of a moonburn. That happens, really. Well then. If you got tanned by the light of the moon, then I feel like you deserve superpowers or something. Because that just sounds intense. I've got this tan by standing out in moonlight. Over 25 years I've slowly built it up. It's the most intense tan you've ever seen. People just will start giving you a wide berth after that. Watch this wacko talking about moonlight burn, or moonlight tan, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, some of the trees have grown. Excellent, I can build a door. Super rare but possible. What did you miss? I died a while back, and this is a new world. Yes, that's one of the big things you missed, is this is a new world, and I have been crying like a baby, basically, constantly, because it's a horrible, horrible place that Minecraft sucks. Actually, if you were to live in it, you would probably spend most of your waking hours just curled up in a ball weeping to yourself. So, yeah, that's about the gist of what you've missed. Which... Yes, no, it's a lot of fun. I do agree. Tons and tons of fun. Just being in a constant state of worrying for your own life. My goodness, you've never have like that adrenaline going, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. So, I bet a 10 on fall damage. Fall damage is going to kill me this time? Okay. Deal. I will not die by fall damage. So, I look forward to that 10 of whatever it is. 10 tens. Special light, exactly. It's supernatural special light. This is in reference back to why doesn't moonlight incinerate vampires? And it's because it's special light. Am I familiar with the Mistborn? I am. Those are the first Brandon Sanderson books I read. Very, very interesting book series. I don't believe we happen to have that mod, though, with the Mistborn mod, but I am very familiar with them. Quite cool. You got, well, Mistines and Copper Mines, you know, the Pewter somethings. I don't remember all their special terms, but if I was to be any single one of them, well, the one that actually increases the senses is probably one of the most useful. But I really like the Pewter Mine just because you heal faster and you're stronger. However, I think the pushing ones are really cool. The pull one's okay, but I quite like pushing. Is that iron is the push? Or is it steel? I can't remember, but the power to push, I think, is one of my favorite. And yes, the moon is a floating rock in the sky. However, the moon might have actually come from Earth, which makes it a very interesting celestial body because it's separated off from us. Hello, Zing. What's up? I am trying not to die, is mostly what's up. And I am so far seem to be succeeding at that. But I can change in a heartbeat. In a single moment, you can fall prey to the horrors of this world. And before you know it, you are so very, 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 very dead. Ooh, a Mistborn type pack could be quite cool. I mean, there's the one Mistborn mod, so I mean, you get the Mistborn mod, and then you probably just add some things to support with the terrain and looks, and then maybe even find a texture pack that could work nicely with it. Would be a great idea. That would be very interesting. What textures would work with the Mistborn mod, do you think? Like texture pack or world? I think you want gritty and dusty. A lot of ash in the air. Oh yes, increasing sense, utility magic. Utility magic is the best magic. I agree utility magic is quite good, but sometimes it's just the fun of being able to push things. There's also the motion controlling magics, then be able to detect if other people... The one that's being able to detect if other people have magic and being able to hide from detection, don't really want either of those. I have a question of all the types of vampires in fiction. Type is my favorite. My favorite kind of vampire. Do you like the new vampires or do you prefer the old, more monster-like vampires? I really like Dracula from Bram Stoker's original Dracula novel. Because he actually had a lot of very cool rules. Dracula actually didn't die in the sun. He lost all of his powers, which I quite liked. And that vampire was a lot more related to Catholicism and his weakness. I kind of hate the modern vampires, like, what's this? A cross does nothing. Do you think a cross will help you? It's just like some symbol. Mirror. It's no, the cross is what hurts vampires. And so I kind of like the cross hurting vampires. I really like the original old monstrous vampires, but even going further back, and Dracula's Bram Stoker. You're playing War of the Chosen. My roommate is actually playing War of the Chosen as well. I don't know if he's playing at the current moment, but that's the current game he's on. There's also, Fearomancy? Based off the Allomancy mod? Ooh, I do like some Fearomancy. That could be fun to add in, definitely. Copper. Look at that. Now, Fearomancy is quite cool as well. The moon is still a rock. It's also a very scary rock because it's deadly. I prefer the way Vampires Masquerade are done, which is the more modern vampires allow you to make most kinds of vampires. However, it still has your pick of werewolf-type vampires and various other things. Yeah, I do like Vampire the Masquerade. I think it's actually one of my favorite video games, the one that's based off the role-playing system, and those vampires are quite fun. I do like the vampires in it. I also like... what series has it been that I was watching recently? The Castlevania, the animated series, how they handle their vampires is kind of fun. They just seem to slowly build up power over time and sort of become their own thing. I like the idea of vampires building up and having their own power. The Dresden Files actually has some pretty cool vampires as well in it. I'm quite a fan of Dresden Files vampires. They're good and fun. Would you prefer full Fearomancy or having fairings? Well, the thing... Fearomancy is the storing the metal, right? Up in bands. Hello, Ethan Binkley. Fearomancy is storing metal up in bands. What's because there's metal of stabbing spikes through your arms. And then there's the Fearomancy. I kind of like both because it's sort of like genetics and it can get diluted over time. So, I mean, if you can find the Well of Ascension and get the special thing that makes you a full Fearomancer, then go right ahead. But it's probably going to be hard. And I think that you should... Well, it's kind of, do we want Wax and Wane setting, or do we want the Mistborn setting? Do we want the... Because I'm quite a fan of the Wax and Wane setting. And so, if it's Wax and Wane, then there would be Fearmancy, but it's straight up Mistborn, there's actually a lot less Fearmancy out there. So, it's kind of one or the other, you know? And so you could even like add guns or something. I don't know if one of the mods does that, but that's quite cool. Yeet! Dekel Derkos Lutscha says yeet. Well, yeet back at ya, I guess. Is yeet a common term among ye kids these days? No, I'm familiar with the term yeet. I'm familiar with the term yeet. Nope! Nope, nope, nope. I heard a sound and I did not like it. Plenty of mods add guns. Yeah, but are those mods... does Allomancy affect the bullets? Can you deflect the bullets with the Allomancy? That's the real question. Because I think actually you can deflect arrows with Allomancy if you do it right. But I don't know about other things. So, it's a ship from Maha. Is it? Okay. Good to know. Ow. I should really stop doing that. Really stop doing that. Okay. I don't know if the mod would let you do that. Yeah. Now, the mod that we really need, I mean the Mistborn mod's cool and I like it, but the mod we really need is, what is it called? Stormlight Archives mod. That would be the mod. Although I have no idea how you do that. But that one could be very cool. Even just with their powers of sucking in Stormlight. My Hero Academia. I see. Right. Yes. The anime people have shown up yet again. Probably does not help that that is very quickly turning into an art style I've been learning. Although, I'm trying to learn more than just anime art style, but it just seems to happen. Now I'm curious if I can make paper walls out of sugarcane, because that could be kind of cool. Do we have paper walls? Paper... We do have paper walls. Okay, they require bamboo though, but we actually have a jungle right nearby. So we could go get some paper walls. We never left, exactly. Exactly, no. You are my burden to bear. What's the maximum level of vampirism? I think it's level 15. It might be 14 or 12, but it's above 10. You could go watch my... Oh, 15, thank you. Yeah, so the max level would be 15. Where's the sun in the sky? The sun's still high, so we can go get some bamboo from the jungle. Which is good. Before you move on to Lord, yes. And then Lords are their whole other dealio. Which is quite fun. I like the Lords. Lordy Lord, I love the Lord. As they say. I think I broke the game. Still haven't seen the Chosen show up yet. They sometimes take their time to show up. You know what you should really do? You should install the Long War mod into War of the Chosen, because it's finally out, the War of the Chosen Long War. Or the Long War of the Chosen, I think is its proper name. Install that, and then you'll have a video game to play for several years to come. I mean, you could have also broken the game and the Chosen are never going to show up, and then you've got a very different problem on your hands. It's level 15. The way you get into is using the altar with 5% blood. Yep. Is that the secret level 15 though? Could you tell me about becoming a YouTuber? Okay, so becoming a YouTuber is a very... I don't even know if I'm a YouTuber. Let's put that to a vote. Am I a YouTuber? Because I don't think I am. Okay, I am. Right. So, then I can give advice on the subject matter. To become a YouTuber, you basically, A, have to know how to edit videos to a small extent, and you have to have an idea of videos you want to make. So if you're like, I want to make gaming videos, then you're, okay, how do I do this? And you figure out a kind of video or something you'd be good at. So something you have a passion at. Like if you're really good carpenter and you like carpentry, you can make videos about carpentry, and you could have a creative outlet of showing other people your carpentry off. So that's how you could get into it. I happen to really like video games, Minecraft, figuring out mods, and creating narrative storytelling through video games. I would tell myself my own stories while playing video games of, oh, this is what this is, and this is what this is. And so that's my style of doing YouTube, is I have a very narrative-driven style. I try to keep a coherent story and try to give it a feeling of a tale that's being told through the medium of the game I play. So that's how I do things, is I try to tell stories with things. Or I try to add my comedy, my sense of humor to it. Because I think I have an alright funny writing style, and I can be funny in the moment sometimes. And so yeah, and then you just practice a lot at it, or you make something very high quality, and you make a video until you're satisfied. So to start off with making a video for YouTube, you just sort of have to go, okay, I have this video, is it high enough quality for me? And really ask yourself, is this quality high enough for me to actually release this video? And then once you, shouldn't have been that. Once you release the video, you basically just keep doing it, and you don't care about the reactions so much. You care about the good reactions. If there's no reactions, there's bad reactions, you don't really care about those. Unless the bad reactions are quite high, then you figure out what's bad and you fix it. But for the most part, you just don't care about it. And then you do it for fun. You do it as a hobby, unless you have some insane systematic idea of how you're going to do it to make money. You just do it for fun until it can get somewhere. Much like a lot of hobbies and side gigs, is it's a side gig. It's not the main part of your life. And you can devote a ton of time to a side gig, don't get me wrong, but you sort of have to figure out where the balance in it lies and know where you're going with it. Sort of have a vision of what you want to do. I still really, really want to make review videos, and I just feel like I never have the time to make them. And there's quite a few game reviews I want to do. I still haven't done them yet, and I'm basically going to work less at my actual job because I don't make enough money to make it worthwhile for me to continue working at the rate I do. And if I worked full-time, which would make money worthwhile for me to make, then I wouldn't have enough time to make YouTube videos. So I'm going to reduce the time a little bit of where I work so I can make reviews. But yeah, basically to get into YouTube, just find something that you can be passionate about and something that you can find interesting, and then make it. Alright, rant's over, or whatever that was. But that is probably the best explanation I can give. And just have fun with it, honestly. That's the one final bit of advice, is just take a lark. Take a chance, take a lark, have fun with it. But, what was the one thing I said? Expect nothing, hope for everything. So, expect nothing will come of it, because probably nothing will come of it. But, hope something will. And do your work so that something will come of it. Like, actually try to be good, because talent, a lot of the time, gets recognized. Talent will come to the surface. It will come to the top. So if you're actually a talented person in the videos you make, then you will get what you deserve for it. You get what you deserve. You get back the work you put in. So talent always shows eventually. It just depends on how long it takes for that talent, you to get lucky for that talent to show. Because that's the other part. We always have to remember luck. There's always luck. It plays such an important role in this little game we play of YouTube that you can never underestimate luck. So it's always, luck's always sitting on your shoulder, so to say. It's always ready to step in and say, pay your taxes, pay your dues, or however you want to put it. What? Now, what can I actually build with bamboo just besides these paper walls? I can make paper walls and frames, and I can make a bamboo bundle and a bamboo mat. I don't think a bamboo bundle would make a very nice looking roof, so we're not going to do that. Man, I love how these trees have grown here. I'm gonna get these cut down. They look quite nice. I'm not even a vampire yet. I feel like I have to get a roof over my head. And I need to acquire just a little bit more wool for me to feel totally comfortable with my situation. Just a small amount more wool so I can make the vampire bed. But that should be pretty straightforward. Also not near a village this time. The Skyrim mod, Skyrim Together, I would love to do that. It It seems notoriously difficult. But I should do that at some point. There's a way to make separate profiles for Skyrim because I have a whole bunch of mods Skyrim and I don't want to mess it up with that. So I think probably I'd have to make a separate profile with Skyrim to get that done properly. But yeah, no, Skyrim together could be quite fun. It's just then you have to find someone to play it with as well. And that's the other thing. Because you have to find someone that can match you, right? You have to find someone who can match and complement you. Oh god, the Skyrim Together mod. Yeah, it's never been the most stable thing. And that's the other thing I worry about, is it itself is not stable. And then we have to account for my internet being what it is. And once you get down to the nitty-gritty, having flashbacks just thinking about it. Now the bugs can be pretty funny as well. But yes, it is its own hurdle and thing to overcome. That's for certain. Right. A roof made, sort of. Just try setting it. Yeah, I'll try setting up. Like I said, I'm going to have more time to do things because I'm going to talk to my boss about working less, and hopefully she won't have a heart attack because we have, well, I mean, they're not new anymore, but we're no longer desperate for employees at the greenhouse, so we can be pretty chill about the whole thing. We can be pretty chill and not worry too much about it. What about the Beyond Skyrim mod? I'm really looking forward to that becoming... I quite like Beyond Skyrim, but it just... They need to release all the different things, because they've got, like, what, 20 different teams working on it? That might be exaggeration, but they got a lot of different teams working on Beyond Skyrim. And they just need to release all those additional places, and then make it a... however huge freaking mess it is that will be. Because Beyond Skyrim was add like 20 gigabytes to the game? Or something insane like that. That's not even like a joke estimate. It's so much. It's absolutely bonkers. It's too much. Just a little bit too much. Right then. Looking for sheep. All the animals have despawned over here. I should get a wheat farm going as well for breeding of the animals. And I will keep the devil seeds on me as well because people want me to, I don't know, do the devil's fruit or whatever. Have I tried the Dawnguard DLC? I have fully beaten every aspect of Skyrim besides the small side quests, and I've done a considerable amount of them. Besides Minecraft and Dota, Skyrim probably has the most hours devoting a game to my life. And when you add in the modding, getting it all working, deciding what mods to instead, fixing things up, and all that fun stuff, then Skyrim probably has the second most, only next to Minecraft. So, it is a game I've played a lot. Absolute tons. I'm actually not picking up those devil seeds. Oopsie daisies. But yes, I have tried the Dawnguard DLC to answer that penultimately, finally, coherently, cogently, and all that good stuff. And it's fun. I like it. But there's some mods I want to add to it that make it a lot of fun too. I can't fast travel anymore. You know what? I like adding mods that remove fast travel. 327. I have over 500 counted in online and playing offline because I've had to play it a lot in offline. I have an extra probably 500, if not more than that, hours in Skyrim. I've played it a lot. A lot. A little too much, if you ask me. Fully seriously. But it's such a great game. I love Skyrim. Really actually should make videos me playing it again. That's another thing I've had on the back burner for ages, and I'm sad that I haven't gotten back into it. Because when you want to do a video for something, you don't play the game as much without recording it because you feel, I don't know, a certain sense of guilt, I think, if you're not playing it. And so, yeah, I haven't played Skyrim. Sorry, you play get a sense of guilt for playing it because you're not doing it with the, so to say, mods. Sorry, you're not recording it. That's it. If you're not recording, then you feel guilt because it should be recorded. Yeah, I'm similar to 1,000+ hours. I've played a lot of Skyrim. A whole lot. Oh, there's some cows. Good. And we can then plant down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Someone once said that 90% of Skyrim isn't playing Skyrim, it's modding Skyrim. That is the most truth of the matter. That's actually the same with Minecraft, to be perfectly honest. You probably know this, my friend. But, yes. A lot of Skyrim and a lot of Minecraft is modding it. I mean, it depends on how you do it. I mean, if you don't mod Skyrim, then you don't mod Skyrim, and you can sort of avoid that aspect of the game, which might be the best way to go about it. I don't know though, Skyrim is like, only becomes a game when you add mods, like, even just the UI mod. Like, I had a friend who's like, yeah, I don't play Skyrim with any mods, and he's like, you don't even have the UI mod, you're a monster. You're an actual monster. How young should you be for a face cam? You can be any age for a face cam. It's actually how old. Don't be a child. But you can be any age for a face cam. If you don't mod Skyrim, don't play Skyrim. Exactly. You got the same Y level to hydrate farmland, yo. Look, I know. There we go. You know what I'm doing, but YouTube won't command me. With love. Kiss. Sorry. People play Skyrim? Yes, some people actually have computers that can run Skyrim, brother dearest. And, they also don't just mod it. You know, that's one of the other problems. Like, I've got so many mods for Skyrim. I'm going to put them all in. Can't wait to try it. And then you don't play it because you just want to add more and more mods. And that is the cycle, the infinite cycle. I remember a Skyrim playthrough I did where I used better vampire mods as a vamp, and I wore Dawnguard to look cool. And it was a good cape with bone wings. Yeah. So my playthrough that I did, so I had unmodded Skyrim, and I played that for quite a bit. And then I started getting mods through the Steam Workshop, and then I got berated by my brother for doing that because it would mean they'd automatically install into his game, and he didn't want the mods I had because there's like causing config issues and conflicts. So I started modding it properly, and I kept playing with the same world. And you know when you like have a load and you just keep adding more and more and more mods to it? It's sort of like it was going along nice and happy, and it got more and more broken. The game crashed more and more often. I had to keep turning down the settings further and further and further. And I actually couldn't beat the Dragonborn DLC because it bugged out, and I had to use scripts to beat it. But man, good times. Good times. My overpowered mod vampire character was named Sten, or Steven. I have about 700 mods in my game alone, with Beyond Skyrim, so yeah, I get you. Have you, like, meteor smashed your game? Because you can't actually have 700 mods in Skyrim without meteor smashing it, and even then, it has limits to what you can do, and you're probably playing the Enhanced Edition if you're doing that. And you're using up all of our internet downloading the stuff to my computer. Yeah, no, I was doing that too. Good times, good times. Honestly, modding Skyrim becomes a lot easier when you have unlimited internet. Because when you have limited internet, oh my goodness, it is, you're like, ooh, I want to install the Interesting Peoples mod. That's 20-something gigabytes. Well, that's a lot of internet used up. And then you realize you've modded over 100 gigabytes into the game. It doesn't work. I will get into the code and make it work. Well, I mean, if you can go into the code and make it work, then can you mod my Skyrim for me? Here, I'll like give you remote control over my computer for you to do that for me, because if you're that kind of person, I want you on my team. I want you. Because that sounds incredible. Does this stuff not grow if it's not on sand? Does this need sand to grow? Have I messed up somehow? I feel like I've messed up. Whatever, let's build the roof. Building the roof time. No, by joke, I have 3 programs running. And load all the mods. There is a Witcher mod for Skyrim Special Edition that's good. Yeah, is it a new one? I should check that out because I had the older one. But if there's a new one, man, The Witcher versus the Skyrim in games is interesting thing. What do you like better? What do you think is a better game, actually? That's an interesting question. The Witcher or Skyrim? Which is a better game? Because I think Skyrim's a better game than The Witcher. And even in the story. And I will allow you a few moments to crucify me before I defend myself on that matter of the story. Is that it's a better story. And something all you're going to say? Okay. All I'm going to say. Right. Very good. Yes, I think that Skyrim on many levels is better than The Witcher. In Skyrim you have survived for 14 years and still considered as relevant. Yeah, no, Skyrim is a game that is immortal in how good it is, which gives it quite the edge. What I'm doing is not working. How long has this stream been running? This stream has been running for about an hour. About an hour? Yeah. Right. So that's like that there. And that's that there. What's the build this time? Well, I still want to build Drax Tower, but I feel like in the intermin of trying to survive, I'm going to build a Japanese-style house as best I can, although I really have no idea what I'm doing for the roof. But that's kind of the plan, I think, at the moment, going on in my head. Yeah. That's what we're running right now, and I haven't bothered getting the vampiric infection yet because I don't have the setup basically to handle it at the moment, you know? You gotta get ready for becoming a vampire. It's a ongoing process of growing into a horrible abomination of the night. And if you're not ready to be an abomination, then press L to lock rotation, I think. The rotation, I was trying to get so there's like this little block missing here because I thought that would look cool, but I don't know how to do that by flipping them up like that, so my plans aren't going to work anyways. So I've got it right. And yes, L does lock rotation. Oh, no, L brings that up. Maybe some other key. Anyways, I know what key you're referring to. But I don't want that hotkey because I actually find it makes things harder. Especially when you forget, you accidentally press it. I was playing with a friend one time and he accidentally pressed it and it's like, I can't get A-Axis help! And then I had to go tap through all the hotkeys to find which one unlocked rotation for him, and that made him much happier. But he was sad for a while. He's like, my game is ruined! We didn't mean to do that. Or that. Oh, my goodness. Okay. That fall to our death is looking rather preeminent. There we go. That's fine, right? Yep. Yeah, we're doing that. General sort of thing, I think. Fun fact, ninjas were able to hear through walls in Japan because they're literally made of paper. Yes. Yes, they were. No, paper walls definitely has its drawbacks, I would reckon. There's it. Also, vampires would be great ninjas. I can't argue with you there. I think a vampire would make a brilliant ninja. You'd be the most ninja of the ninjas, probably. Is that a thing? Yeah. Yeah, you'd be the most ninja of the ninjas. Is this what a Japanese-style roof looks like? I have no idea what I'm building. Please send help. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. We'll do a really lazy... We'll do the poor man's Japanese roof. There. Yes. We'll leave it greatly up to interpretation of what kind of roof we're going to have, I figure. Because if we... Yeah, we can have some fun with it. We can do some designs. Oh, there. Yes, the sugarcane's growing. Excellent, excellent. Perfect. Now, I hope paper walls actually keep monsters out. Because if they can just tear right through them, that would suck. Yeah, I've never been... No, I actually have been in some rooms with paper walls. That's right. I never slept in a house with paper walls. But I have been in places with paper walls and buildings. It's pretty cool, actually. It's such a different style of building. It's like when wood is such a precious resource that you can't even waste it to build your walls and everything has to be paper. A magic creature would be a great ninja. Indeed. You should do a 100-day video. Well, I would love to do a 100-day video, but the quality of this video as it gets put out and collected makes it quite difficult. But that's actually the plan for this stream. It's the inverse plan of once I survive 100 days, I'm going to cut this into one of those 100-day videos. Because why the heck not? And then from there on out, sorry. And then, I don't know what I'll do. I'll figure out some way to do it, though. Right. Except werewolves. Werewolves would be good samurai, though they could transform into a little wolf spy. I don't know why werewolves would make good samurai. Are they honorable? Do they have Bushido? Do they know the way? Is there something about werewolves I do not know? Because, please tell me if you happen to know. Oh, honorable werewolf. Yes. Werewolves are the most honorable of the creatures of the night, don't you know? They have great deals of honor. And if you dishonor a werewolf, then he will bite your face off. A very good thing to make you not want to dishonor a werewolf is getting your face bitten off. I mean, if we go with mythology, there are literal gods as ninjas. Yes, there are. Do you know who would make a terrible ninja? The Monkey King. Because he can't keep his big mouth shut. I mean, he has the ability to disguise himself, go invisible. He has like a lot of stuff going for him. But the one thing he doesn't have going for him is being able to keep quiet. Also, no one cares about peasant killers, aka samurai. I care about samurai. I'm quite fond of them. I like samurai more than ninjas. Werewolves hit like a truck and regenerate like a truck. Trucks regenerate? Okay then. Well, that's the thing now. Werewolves regenerate like a truck. The most famous of words. These words shall now become immortal in their knowledge and prescience. Nothing at all in this world that we have witnessed regenerates more like a truck than a werewolf. So that's saying that werewolves don't regenerate? Or is that saying that trucks do, though? Samurai later ruled Japan and conquered Skyrim. They are not... No, they're peasant killers. Is what they're saying. They're not saying they're peasants. They're saying they're peasant killers. They're saying they murder peasants. Yeah. No, trucks regenerate. That is now canon. That is now canon. Trucks regenerate. There is nothing we can do about that. And they have insane regeneration if werewolves are anything to go by. So, I guess we now have to be careful with our new truck overlords with their great powers of regeneration. Something fairly terrifying to witness. You know, when a semi accidentally smacks into a little car and the semi gets that little dent in the front, the dent just, pang, comes back out again and it's fine. Truck regeneration equals Christine. I think it's what you said? Or, I'm not 100% certain, but yes. Trucks have high regeneration skills. They're like Wolverine, and if Wolverine's regeneration was added to Deadpool's regeneration level, and then you multiply that by 2. That's how much a truck regenerates. It's terrifying. So, yeah. Look out for them trucks. I mean, you don't have to look out for it. Just because something regenerates doesn't mean it's dangerous. Like, axolotls can fully regenerate their limbs, and have you ever heard of death by axolotl? I think not. That's something actually I quite often forget about axolotls. They're like, oh, my cute pet, it's an axolotl. And it's like, this thing can regenerate. Like, what? This thing can literally grow back its missing limbs if given enough time. And that's insane. It's nutty to a crazy degree. Right. What's this saying? Peasant killers was their entire job. You want to kill people, it'd be fun of the royalty. For their armor to katanas, all made to show off. And not made for actual combat, more just to show off. D&D is alright RPG. There is other RPGs that are pretty good. And it depends on what version of RPG you're playing as well, which is good or not good. Because there is some versions of D&D which are not great in my opinion, and there are some versions that I really, really enjoyed. It's kind of a mixed bag. At Dill. Okay. At Dell? Maybe that's what you said. Is that a vampire forest across the river? Yes, it actually is a vampire forest across the river, which I have not gone near because it scares me. And I am not ready yet. My house is not done. I think he has previously interested in non-D&D tabletop RPGs. Yes. No, there's lots of things. No, it's just global warming. Okay. My interest in D&D is just global warming. Good to know. I think I've lost track of things. Skyrim armor was actual armor. Oh no, it looks like we got a battle going here. Well, the best thing I can tell you is if you want a very good first-hand account of what samurai were and what they're like, read Musashi's 5 Rings, and it's actually a pretty worthwhile book. You can apply a lot of its principles to your actual life, but read Musashi's 5 Rings because it also talks a lot about samurai and has some good stuff on them in there. Book recommendation. Or listen to an audiobook. There's a really good audiobook where a guy actually went through and translated everything properly and explained translations. It's brilliant. It's really well done. Very ineffective armor. It was alright armor, actually. It has problems, but it was alright for what they needed it to do. Which is protect them from dying. So, I mean, that's basically any armor's goal. Their armor focused on different things than Western armor. Compared to Western armor, their armor was nothing. But for what they were dealing with, it worked quite well. It was actually a lot of their armor was designed for stopping arrows and bullets. Partly that was later on. They had steel plates, but the very what is it? The earlier armor had certain ways of being good to stop. Let's just say then that the Brand Longsword were better if equal. The Flintlock has its own advantages over Katana. However, if you're missed, you're screwed. And the Longsword was a far superior weapon to the Katana just by metal quality, because people go, oh, but the Katana had to be folded so many times, and that's because the Katana's metal sucked, and you needed a proper longsword. Yeah, it works quite well when the other person doesn't have a weapon, or their weapon's a katana, because it sucks. And samurai fought each other a lot too. It was actually feudal Japan's a brutal mess. If you want to really get into the nitty-gritty of its history, man, not a place I'd like to live. Because Japan had something very unique, which is something like, I think 30 to 40% of their population were soldiers, which is incredibly unusual when it comes to basically any period in history of having that many people as soldiers. It's actually kind of insane how many of them were soldiers. The katana isn't a bad weapon in general. It came from horse combat, and that's why it was curved. It does have its problems, I will give you that. But it has quite a few nice features to it just in feeling and styles based around it. However, I would prefer a longsword over it. I'd take a longsword over katana any day. But I think I would take a katana over a arming sword. Hello, Janet Rummel and Felix Jaeger, Felix Jasper says, cool, I'm back. Welcome back, Felix Jasper. And yes, your fate now is being Jasper. Because I feel like that's a good name. I like Felix Jaeger. Who is that? And then Felix Jaeger, all that fun stuff. We need yet more wood to complete our house. This is just the chill house building stream, it would seem. Some chill house building. It's like how modern martial arts, which are after years of fighting against the same martial arts, have become ineffective against other ways of fighting. Yeah, well, modern martial arts are definitely more advanced than the old ones. There's things that you can still take from old martial arts that are quite good if you know the principles, but you should probably apply a lot of modern fighting to it. And, I mean, the best martial arts fighting is the type that you won't get taught. And that's fighting to kill. But I mean, that's not self-defense at that point. Sort of. Who knows? You can quite rightly say. I mean, yeah. Pick a fight with someone who's practiced martial arts and it's just a dirty fight and you'll win. Well, it depends because I know martial arts and I also fight dirty. So it's a lose-lose situation for you because I aim to cause great amount of suffering in my fighting style. Great amounts of suffering. Well, MMA definitely has its merits to it. It can, a lot of its chokeholds and pain holds are really effective. And some of its striking's quite good. You love this stuff. Well, glad to hear that you love this stuff at the very least. Right, so back to what I'm mentally doing. I'm just building my house. This is the weirdest looking Japanese house I've ever seen. Let me tell you. It's like this guy has absolutely no clue how to build a Japanese style house. That's fine. That's fine. It's like a combination. It's like a Japanese Norwegian mix is what's turned into. I think. Yeah. It's like a longhouse combined with a Japanese house. Absolutely bizarre. Never seen the like before. You're gonna be wowed by it. You're gonna be amazed. You're gonna go, are you certain you know what you're doing there? Because that thing don't look normal, baby. That thing look mighty peculiar. And yes, it does look mighty peculiar, but we love it that way because mighty peculiarness is our style, don't you know? And I just realized I do have to get down somehow. Yeah, I don't even know how to say Norwegian Japanese. That's a mouthful. Yeah, stuff like boxing is actually, I'm going to disagree with you there. Modern boxing is garbage. Modern boxing is such a joke of the martial arts. And I say that fully knowing that a lot of professional boxers could beat me, but that's because they're really strong and quite effective fighters. But when you get down to it, modern boxing is such a joke. Because of the amount of rules and stipulations, no kicking, no grabbing, no gouging, no striking that's not with a fist. It's got so many problems going for it. I'll imagine vampire Japan are hyper political and have a bit more violence than other vampires due to Japan's delicate something population. Yes, probably. But we're Norwegian Japanese vampires, so we're going to have like a giant beard while we wear nice flowing robes. Because that's just the way of things. Alright. There we go. And now we need to build a ladder up into the attic. And we'll need to get some more torches to light things up, although I'm going to get lanterns as well to put in there, because lanterns look cool. They look sick. First we need to build the ladders. Huh? What am I doing wrong here? Did you install at some point something that doesn't let me build ladders? Oh. Why is it... Has it always been a brick of wood in the center? Has my brain rotted away into nothingness? Because I don't remember it requiring that. Huh. How about that? Yes, a sport isn't a sport without gouging. No, boxing as a sport is a good sport. As a martial arts, though, for fighting, it is not good for fighting. That is what I'm saying. Boxing is a fine sport, but it is a terrible martial arts. Is what I'm getting at. The sport's not the martial arts itself. It's like boxing, play, rules, real fighting. Vampire Monk can help guide you to light at a price. Ooh, you know what? If I really want to make myself absolutely invincible for the hardcore, I should install the monk mod. That would save my hide from certain death. Because that mod is absolutely absurd. Should I get the monk mod? I think not. Probably pyrotech recipe. I don't have pyrotechnic installed. I was worried that you'd snuck it in there somehow. We don't have it installed, thank goodness. I was like, wait a minute, have you snuck in while I wasn't looking? Do you have to now deal with pyrotechnic? But no, we're fine. We're good. We don't have the cursed mod. We're safe from its evil clutches right now. Oh. I'm on to you. Right. Well, this just doesn't really work now, does it? Unless we do something like that. And then we can sort of do this. Yes. I was actually in a house that was sort of built like that with the floor of the upper story. So, right. There we go. That'll be just fine. Love it. Looks great. Looks absolutely... Oops, didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was that there. And I need to get more iron. Canadian MA is the perfect... Canadian MA has perfected the cross-check. Yes. The best martial arts is football player tackle. Yes, we'll go with that being the best martial arts is a football player tackle. The best martial arts is the best martial arts move is the runaway, I think. Because martial arts is all about self-defense. And the best way to defend yourself is to run away. The best way to fight is not to fight at all. If we want to go with that principle. Although that's kind of a lame principle. People are like, oh, no fighting at all. How boring. Absolutely dull. Where's the blood and the violence? I need spectacle. What's with this running away? Are you some sort of coward? Yes, I am is the answer. Alright, I'm going to get some iron, I think. Yes, we're at high noon. I'm going to get some iron. Don't know why I'm saying it this way. So that I can rebuild my tools. Luckily I have a diamond pickaxe. No, the best martial arts ever is a footballer fake pain. I mean, you lightly touch a guy and he's roll around. No, the technique is the football player's touch, because the lightest touch can have your opponent writhing to their death. Like, every single footballer has learned a secret technique called the death touch. If you've seen that stuff, it's insane. They're just... You can breathe on someone and their head explodes, basically. That's the best technique. The breathing on someone and their head explodes. Not many people know that technique these days, though. It's this very, secretive and ancient martial arts that is not often witnessed by us mere mortals. For all who see it also get breathed on. And so it's kind of it's very hard to teach too. It's, you just, I don't know where I'm going with that. I don't know, I've made something. There's not a Japanese building that frame. That's for certain. Well, it's definitely something at the very least. And that counts, right? It being something. I'll take something over nothing. Because if you got something, then you got a lot more than nothing. And if you got more than nothing, then you're doing okay. Although if you have nothing, that's a pretty cool substance to have. It's kind of hard to come across. Just pure nothingness. Now, is nothingness the vacuum of space, or is it something different? Is it a substance beyond the vacuum of space? That's a cool thought. Is nothing nothing, or is nothing nothing? The Keys to the Kingdom book has a really cool idea of that, where nothing or niffling or something is like this substance. It's an actual substance that's like highly corrosive and destroys them. I'm like 90% sure that if you burned down the house, it would summon an eldritch god. Yeah, it might. Was it? Whenever that tower burns in Pokemon, it releases the spirits of those divine dogs. It's like one of them houses. Something's going on there. That's for certain. And we haven't even installed the paper walls yet. So. Ooh, hear that? That's a vampire underground. Or nearby. Really don't like the sounds at all. They're just going to continue mining through this marble. I don't want to burn down my house, though. Although my house is very flammable. That's should I say it? My house is very flammable. That's quite appropriate. Very accurate to history. Ooh, yeah. That's a little... Might be a little bit on the nose, as they say. Now then, where is the iron? Because I don't want to go into the greater tunnels. I am lesser. I am not greater. The greater tunnels terrify me. It's probably getting closer to night. He would have to, summon the Pokemon Ho-Ho that would then one of Shub-Nugrutha Dark Young is summoned and eats Ho-Oh. Okay. Was that? I want to be careful with saying that. Who knows? No! Iron. But danger. But iron. But danger. Mine around. Be careful. I smell iron, but I see danger. You know when you're like, there's like a wild animal that sees you have food and they sort of want to approach slowly and carefully and they're like, I want the food, but I don't want the danger. And they're very cautious. That's basically me right now. I am terrified. Right, lighting up all the walls. We're out of torches. Nothing is an impossible concept. You've never seen nothing because there would be there, and since you have something, there is nothing. Nothing is impossible. Truer words have never been spoken by any man, woman, or child. He has done it. He has spoken the truth, and we must answer to it and for it. As the words have been delivered, so now we listen. Okay. I hope he can't phase through walls. That would be terrifying if he could. Iron, 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 iron. We're getting some iron mine tonight. It's very nice. Is the mother of Thousand Young and Canon Lovecraft mother deity made by H.P. Lovecraft. Ah, okay. Good to know. I have spoken nothing. Exactly. And there's never been more nothing spoken. Ever. Hiss. We do not like the outside world. It is dangerous. It is not in our control. We cannot take any chances. So we must block the ways up, although I'll leave a little hole just for us to go through. But that's it. That is it. Just a tiny little hole. There we go. Just a little one, mind you, though. I'm not doing nothing big. No big holes. Was there iron over there? No. Okay. Here's skeletons. Shields up. Men, shields up. Bwamp, bwamp. Activate red alert. Bwamp, bwamp. We gotta be careful out there. Who knows what creatures dwell? Who knows what dangers we'll face? They will come for us by the sea and the moon and the sky. We'll be ready to fight them on the beaches and in the somethings and it's getting to dawn. Gotta sprint for the house. No monsters can fight me while I'm running, 'cause I'm invincible. Okay. Here we are. We're at the house. We're at the bed. Sleep. We're safe. Although we should put torches inside so monsters don't spawn in the roof or anything like that. I mean, we have got enough daylight, but that's not going to be forever. So torch. And torch. Going to have to torture the evil out of this place. Aha. I do love being clever. It's a great pleasure, oh mine. Okay, let's smelt this good stuff up. Get it smelted, get it going good. I just had a bad idea. I know the mod Cyberware, Cyborg Vampires. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool. Well, it's 3 in the morning. I'm head to bed now. Wow. I'm surprised you stayed up to 3, to be perfectly honest. Well done. Well bloody done. Go to bed? Maybe I shouldn't encourage that behavior. Where are you going? Come back here. This way. Come back here, you little booger. There you go. Lie down. Good. Creature. Whoever you are. Good. Okay. Oh, doesn't that sound nice? I love that sound. Sound of bamboo getting cut down. Sounds awesome. It's a really nice sound. It's like some sort of ASMR or something. I am man that knows no sleep. Well then you're wicked, because there's no rest for the wicked. Stop being so wicked. Wicked sick, that is. You rock, and have a good sleep. No, you have to keep turning around back and forth. Up and down. You have to give them a compliment, then you have to give them a tease, and then a other thing. A compliment and a tease, and then that's how you seduce people. Do I want to seduce them? Probably not. Probably not. What was it? Be mean and keep them lean or something? Be mean and keep them keen. That's it. Yes, time zones are fun. Especially since I'm a unique time zone. Although, it's not unique, but sometimes it's unique. Which is all the more fun. Right. We need, now, the iron that we're smelting. And the sticks that we're gathering. So we can craft an axe. Not an axolotl though, just an axe. Here we go. We got the axe made. Which I think is a nice thing to have. And now we can make the... we should move these things inside as well. At least one of the crafting tables. Oh, we have 3. Great. Well, we'll move one of them over here and, I don't know, put another one upstairs. So we always have a crafting table? Sure. Why not? Just have crafting tables. Crafting tables for everyone! Okay, now your uses is when combined with paper, you can make a paper wall. Okay. There's 2 kinds of paper wall. There's Van Helsing's structure paper wall, and there's the quark paper wall. I think the quark paper wall is more efficient looking. We get more bang for our buck, so we're going to make the quark paper wall. Alright, there we go. So many corpses to research. Context, please. My good sir. Yes. Right. Your hunting area. Aliens. Context understood. Crisis averted. I do not have to call the police on you. It's like, wait, what? So many corpses? What's he talking about? You had me very worried there for a second. Very worried indeed. But no, it's something perfectly normal. It's just dissecting aliens. Which is a perfectly normal activity. Corpses are vampire's best friend. You know, demons are a girl's best friend. Do we have any doors? Do we have a paper door? What doors do we have? Door. You know, if you're going to make paper walls in your mod, you could at least have the decency to add paper doors as well. What am I supposed to do? Unless the other paper doors slide. But I don't think they do. This is just inconvenient. That's what it is. And by necromancy, I mean bullying and enslaving ghosts. Ah, yes. Yeah, the game, lol. Look, if it's not the game that of which you said you're playing, War of the Chosen, then we're going to have some words. Because you shouldn't be researching corpses. Unless your actual job's to research, or what are those people called? The thingies. The people who research corpses. The people with the job, the coroner, that's it. I like that song. Which song? Was I singing a song? I don't remember singing a song. Is it the song that you have to sing to the cops so they don't arrest you? I think Japan had sliding normal doors. Yeah, but these are swingy open doors, and I don't know. Just, you know, it doesn't feel like, use the piston to make a sliding door. Then I have a giant piston in my wall. Powerwolf. Powerwolf, yes. That song, Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend. Right, I was referring to that. Man, time flies when you're uncertain of your own talking. Though I don't actually remember how it goes at all. I'm not going to even attempt to sing it. As, it probably won't sound all that good coming from me. I don't have the very screamy voice. I've got a much lighter singy voice. The screamy voice just doesn't work for me. I can't do that intense sort of heavy metal. I think when you are searching for doors, the last door would be a sliding one. That's a dungeon door. That's the archwood door, archwood trap door, poison door. A birch door. We'll have to... Actually, a birch door looks appropriate. We just need to go cut down a birch tree. There's birches over there. We got good sunlight. Let's go cut down birch tree then. And then we can, I don't know, half slab the birch or something. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Paper. Yeah. No, that's paper wall. It's all paper walls. But, birch. Do we have... Yeah, we've got the birch panel. Maybe we can use that in some convincing configuration to get what we want out of things. Right. Now then. Is there any dragons over here? If not, I'm quite fine with that concept. Do we have the shearing chickens mod? Let's see. No, we do not. Okay. Birch trees. Let's go get some birch trees. Hi, Matsu Santom, if that's your real name. Or the name you're going by anyways. Hello, how's it going? I'm doing fine, thanks. Yes, the weather's quite nice. I got near 20 autopsies done. Haha! Very good. There's a vampire forest, a werewolf forest right by that vampire one. I think there's this one rare item someone actually used, rare time someone has actually used birch for building. Look, using birch for building is fine if it's just like it's a tiny bit hideous. I know plenty of people who've used birch for building and it looks good. I just am not someone who uses birch in my buildings quite often because, I don't know, I think it looks funny. Where'd those sheep go? You're like the last step to me setting up my house. Here, sheepy sheeps. Where'd the sheepy sheep go? Gotta be careful. Oh my goodness, there's chasms everywhere. I'm gonna fall off and die. And that would be a very embarrassing way to end my existence. There was sheep over there at one point, but then they left, and that made me sad. Now the sheep are gone. And none have come back. Oh man, I actually really like doing autopsies in... Let me rephrase it. I really like doing autopsies in that video game. What was it? XCOM. Because you like get the information on the aliens and you like do the investigation. They've done a little narrative and then you can read all the stuff about them. Like, ooh, they got extra long arms. Oh, these ones are all poisonous inside. The long men autopsy, the little design behind them. It's a cool way to get lore on the aliens without doing a lore dump, so to say. You just actually get information on, then you can like get some fun stuff out of it. And it's getting close to night, and there's no sheep in sight. My life is full of woe, but not wool. Ha ha, I made a joke. Woe is me without my wool. It's gone beyond the land I know. If I try to find it, I'm certain I will die. For wool is beyond me. It's over the next hill. And if I cross that hill, I'll enter into the valley of death. Coming up with songs on the fly is hard, especially if you don't know which tune you're going with. But I do know the tone of this house is looking sick. Oh yeah. What a nice looking house we've got here. Right. Although the styles clash just a tiny bit. I have extra because of mods. Ah yes. I should mod XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. It's actually come out recently. The like I was talking about earlier, but the Long War of the Chosen has come out recently, or is going to be coming out, and I hate myself for saying this, but I want to try it. Alright, how do we build one of these? Stone and iron. We actually have those things. We can build one of those tables. And hopefully we won't die. Damn, ambush, gotta hold position. I know. Ambushes are the worst. But they're delicious when it's a hambush. A hambush, a hambush, a hambush. At least your house is big. It lets you work big. It works as a beacon. Yes. No, you can see your house. You can see where you were and you know where you were going. Because when it's like a small house dug into a cliffside, then that's when things get problematic. Okay. Let us cut this up like so. That sounds fun. Okay. And... no. Not like that. Okay. Houston, we have a problem. There we go. Oh. Well, apparently that doesn't work anyways. Great. So we'll just have to do it normally. That's a shame. Also, grow the demon green fruit again. Occultism would operate third eye is fun. Wait, the design. Are you making a dojo or something? It's kind of like a dojo longhouse sort of thing going on here. We don't really know what it is I built. But it's something. We'll give it that. It's certainly something. Is this where I want my door? Or do I want a door on every side? No, a door on every side actually could look cool. It means that I will need to get more birch wood. But yeah, I'll go with a door every side. Put a tunnel into the trap. Put a tunnel into a trap door into the house. Yes, and I'll fall to my death down there. Brilliant. Instead of having a door. Ah, that's your suggestion. That could work. Actually, that could work. Although, I do like having doors, I must say. Okay, we're going to try to find sheep again. We're going to go this way to try to find them. Because, well, they might be over here instead of over there. And you can never quite know where they'll show up next. So, off we go. In this direction here. Of course, we're going to go to our garden, which was expertly planted, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. is 100% good garden. 100%. Okay, and we'll go this way now. And we'll look for sheep, although that's a vampire forest, a werewolf forest over there. We don't want to go near the werewolf forest. And so, I mean, the trapdoor could work with the tunnel. I'll have to take a look at it. I'll have to consider it carefully. Because there's multifaceted things to the thought process of how to make things and how to go about that stuff. And you don't want to mess up something that could be really cool looking, you know? So, also in the future, oh, this will make it confusing. I don't think I'm going to number these streams anymore, because it's weird to number streams of a point in which a series goes on. Fun fact, Vampire Masquerade, there's complete separate species of bloodsuckers also live off chi. Yes. Did I die? I did at some point, but I am alive again. Good thing I sent a Reaper that's got ambush. Excellent. Yes, Reapers are good for the missions. Yes, I did die. It was sad. I was, would-be. I died. It was very sad. But we got a new world going on now, and we're currently looking for sheep so we can craft a coffin. Because without a coffin, things get very, very difficult for us. Although, these sheep appear to be rather elusive. Can I craft wool? Recipes for wool. Recipes for string. Oh, cool. That looks fun. Also looks terribly inefficient. Oh, a dark forest. I like dark forests. Can get some dark wood. There is no flax, unfortunately, nor is there any Pyrian. But we can kill spiders. Spoiders, Mr. Frodo. We can kill loads of spoiders, and that's the best way to get that wool. But I do not see any flax. How did I die? Well, Carl, I got shot by a skeleton. And so this is the new world that I am in. But yes, a skeleton shot me dead while I was deep underground, being very uncautious about things. And so that's how I died. Death by skeleton. And it was completely avoidable. It's not even my preferred kind of death. Got horses over there. We got pigs over there. I feel like I should head back towards home now. Maybe try looking at a different direction. I shouldn't have killed the sheep. I should have sheared them. That's my mistake, not shearing the sheep. I mean, I can kill the spiders. I only need one more wool. I've already got one back home. It's just, oh, that's all the way back home. Man, that is a green looking tree over there. And that is right near my house. I think. Right? Might be. Very green looking tree. Yeah, he must be new to the game. Let's go teach him a lesson about being such a noob. Come here, green tree. I got some food. My supplies are running low. Should definitely get some more food cooked. Do you have fruit in your leaves? Is this a fruit tree? No, okay. It is not a fruit tree I see before me. I thought it was for a second, so I was going to say, is this a fruit tree I see before me? Well, it's not. It's very upsetting. Okay. Still no sheep. Are you playing the new Vampirism beta or the version before I'm playing in? I'm not playing in the new beta. He didn't really change all that much in the new beta, so I haven't really considered looking into it yet, even. Just because it's not much has been done with it. Special crab. Yes. Oh, I thought that pig was a black slime for a second. I was terrified. I was going to go boink, boink, boink and kill me. Yeah, no, I have not messed with that yet at all. And this is an older version. Ugh. Okay. Well, we got tropical fish. Just appears to be no wool anywhere. Which, I mean, a vampire doesn't need to sleep. Chop down the fruit tree and see what fruit it is. I don't think it's a fruit tree. I think it's just a funny colored tree with funny colored leaves. No, you're not allowed to be here. No. No, 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 no. You're not allowed to be here. Oh. I don't have walls yet. I don't want to deal with you guys at the moment. Good day, sir. Good day. I don't want to deal with vindicators and pillagers. I'll build Hadrian's wall of paper. There we go. They'll never see it coming. No one can get into my house now. Okay. I certainly hope that's not a flawless ambush he got off. Stupid vindicators. Any moment. I could just get shot, drop down there, combo to my death. Not fun. Not fun at all. Who added vindicators to the game? Is there a vindicator repelling thing? I really would like a vindicator repellent spray. Thank you very much. Right, more paper to be crafted to make more bamboo wallpaper walls. Yes, there we go. More paper walls are being made. Okay. Right. We can now finish up this wall, this level, like so. Vindicators can't chop down doors, right? I don't think pillagers can either. We're safe from them. We just gotta hide in our house. The world outside is dangerous. Don't get involved with it, child. For in it you will die. That's the most important lesson I've ever learned. It's a super dangerous place out there. Okay, is coming tonight? We're going to move our bed upstairs, I think. The Garou are kinfolk, attractive druids, kinfolk, active kinfolk seen to have Garou who would transform yet. Okay. Right. There he is. I can see him off in the distance. Is he coming towards me or is he just patrolling that spot? See the pillager over there. Don't like it. Not one bit. I have nothing to be pillaged. Leave me alone. He's got an enchanted crossbow as well. Really don't like that. We're not even a vampire, so we can't deal with him. I gotta get my food. Okay, the dragon's asleep. That indicates that we can go to sleep. There's my mutton. Right. Now we can get up here. Go to bed. And salute in bed, apparently. Hopefully that doesn't break the game in any way. Okay. Well, I just can't have him being there like that. So, let's get ourselves an iron chest plate. And a pair of iron boots. Right. Get those on. And let's make a spare shield. So, like this. That'll give us a spare shield. Okay. And then the quick switch key is F. So once that our shield breaks, we can quick switch. Right then. Okay. Do not like this at all. I am nervous. I'm a little bit scared. Can you stick a boat or a minecart through your paper wall? Might be able to. Wait, there's more than one? There's more than one! Run away! Why is there more than one? Is that a full-blown pillage? I don't want a full-blown pillage. Do we have blocks we can quick build with? Okay. There we go. Quick build cover. Where'd they go? Are they gone? Oh, it's actually a pillage. Okay. If you get the Vindicator's flag, do they stop raiding you, or does that make them want to raid you more? Well, they seem to be stuck down there. We're just going to build a wall. There we go. We're safe now. There's no way they can get past this wall. So, did you think about my request of sharing the mod pack? Sure, I could share the mod pack. I'll figure out a way of doing that. Yeah, I can share it. I think it's probably okay. Is it okay to share this mod pack? I mean, I don't see why it would be a problem, so sure, I'll share it. Yeah. Okay, I'll figure out how to do that, and I will post it in a link to it or something in my Discord. Or I can just tell you how to make it. I can tell you all the mods to make it. How's that for idea? I can give you a mod list. That would probably work quite well. Or you can do the file things. I don't exactly remember how to do any of that. But you can do something to that effect to share this mod pack. Okay, I want to make a survival world. So, yes. Now we can definitely come to some sort of arrangement, that's for certain. Looks cool. Yeah, no, it is a cool mod pack. It's definitely a cool mod pack. Right. Paper wall, paper wall. Okay. We're safe. We're fine. We're sound. Nothing's killing us. I'd say we're in really quite good hands. A thing werewolf and vampires often forget is that vampires and hunters are technically human, so you can use human tools. Even Ganks does until the werewolf pulls out a Glock on you. Everyone's gangster until a werewolf pulls out a Glock on you. Exactly. In Buffy the Vampire Slayer, there's this one scene I remember where there's basically one vampire and one vampire only throughout the whole series that she has like 2 little Glocks in her hands. And she just starts shooting them, and she's like the most terrifying threat they've ever faced is this vampire with the 2 little guns. It's hilarious. It's like, oh, yeah, vampires can have guns. And same with werewolves. But, yeah, it's... The thing you really don't want is when the werewolf pulls out a Tommy gun. Then that's when things get scary. Like, excuse me, sir? Sir? Out of curiosity, what is my favorite mod? I would have to say, oh, there's so many mods. I really like Ars Magica. I really like Witchery. What else do I quite enjoy? There's a lot of mods out there, isn't there? I enjoy, like I said, Ars Magica. I like Wizardry. Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice is definitely one of my top. I love Fire and Ice. It's up there. It's really cool. It's a great little mod. And it's not all that little. Fire and Ice is brilliant. It's so well put together. I like it a lot. Okay, well, while we wait for things to grow, we can attempt to find more sheep, I guess. Out there. Sheepy sheeps, where do you sleep? I'm looking for you. Sheepy sheeps, where are you? I don't like that pillage. I don't like that pillage raid over there. It gives me the willies. The absolute willies. And I don't like having the willies. Because when you got the willies, you don't got much else. And where are the blasted sheep? Where are the sheep of legend, the sheep of myth that were promised to us? They're a birthright. Okay, we shall venture over this hill and towards the dark woods in the hope of finding sheep. Okay, right. So the coastline, the coast road will bring us home. That's the rule to go by, I guess. See, I really just need the coffin, and then I can go full vampire. There's a sheep. Okay, excellent. Right. Then. Easy does it now. Why can't you block fall damage with your shield? Vampirism, no elo. Yes, I'm not a vampire just yet. But I'll get there. Get to be a vampire. We just need the bloody thing from the sheep over here. And then I can get to the biting and sucking and all the other stuff. Turning to bats, getting regeneration, harvesting cows for their life essences, all that good stuff. You just need to shear these few simple sheep here. Ooh, what a pretty tree. It's got lamps on it. Let's run away. That's the best response. If you ever see something like that and you're playing hardcore, run away. That is what I've learned. Everything is out to kill you. You don't stand a chance. Run away. Hide is the safest thing to do. Otherwise, quite simply put, you will die. It's just the simple fact of the world. Death lurks around every corner. And eventually, a tree will fall on you. And it's horrible. Which is stronger? Werewolf or vampire? Oh, I thought that Black Pig was an enemy. For me, werewolves of time would win. Oh yes, I'm not Captain America, but I want to throw my mighty shield. I want to have all my enemies yield. So werewolves can turn you into mincemeat, while vampires can call on a SWAT team on you. I mean, that's pretty fair assumption. Running away is the best technique. It's the ultimate secret technique that I have spent much time mastering. Brave, 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 brave Sir Lorthorn. He's not afraid to die or be killed in nasty ways. Brave, 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 brave. I don't remember that song. Have his eyes plucked out, or his balls cut off, or his snout turned out. I think that's some of the lines. Need to watch that again. It's been a while since I watched it. People are like, oh, let's watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I was like, it's not that good. But, I mean, when you haven't watched it for a long time, then you want to see it again. Because it is a good lark. It certainly is a good lark. Though I feel like I'm being made just a slight amount of fun of with the bravely ran away. Or, yes. Just a slight amount of fun. I think that werewolves, while having many merits and being only harmful by silver, do not have the immortality that a vampire has. And vampires get stronger and stronger over time, whereas a werewolf sort of gets to a level and then they die from old age. So, yes, the secret technique of the Joestars is running away. Exactly. It's his mastered technique. So, that's precisely what I'm doing. Man, look at that mountain over there. Well, that kind of gave me a little jump boost. Is there any more sugarcane? Because I foolishly used all mine up. Okay. Alright then. Now for the dangerous part. Where I walk into the vampire forest and wiggle my butt. At vampires. Okay, no. Let's sleep and then go into the forest. Because I think they still spawn with the cover of the fog. So I'm going to go sleep. No, sir. No skeletons. Back up. Here. Oh, that squid terrified me with those noises. Ooh, do pillagers just spawn with high noon? That'd be very nice to know if they did. I think they do. Excellent. Alright, into the hoose. Into the hoose to walk a boose. Time to loose. We need a light in here. This hoose needs loose. Where's all the loose? Oh, there's the loose. Right. Illumination. And bed. Excellent. Ugh. Okay. I used to have it on DVD. Oh, yes. Baron requires night spawn. I don't need a Baron. I just need normal vampires. I need to wiggle my butt in the forest and get bitten on said butt by said vampire. And then we can have ourselves a lovely time. Bam, 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 bam. Bam 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 da 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 da. Yeah, well, that's just wrong. Okay. Fine. The kind of vampire... Sorry. The Diamond Saver commenting. No, what overcame me there? It must have been some bad spirits in the ethers. Must have been something like that. The kind of vampire blood magic, I imagine, is less magic and more Ars Magica per bewitchment and blood magic sort of stuff. Oh, blood magic is a great mod too. I like blood magic. Excellent little mod. Alright, shall we round things off by getting bitten by a vampire? The truest way to acquire vampirism is not by injecting yourself with the vampire's fangs, but going into the deep dark forest of doom. Oh my, it's so dark, I'll get lost in there. I need to leave a trail of breadcrumbs. I'm terrified. Okay. Hello? Any vampires in here? Hello? I mean, I can just pick up these flowers and make vampire-only spawning patches for ourselves. The vampire castle bricks. Okay. Death lies in every corner right now. This could very easily spell our demise being in this place. Any vampires in this forest? What's the way out? Is this the way out? Yes. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I really don't like this. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Hello? Is there anyone there? You know what? Give me 1 second here. Let's us go to old musics. Music backgrounds. Let's see, Kevin Macleod. And we want to go Toccata and Fugue. Right, there we go. There we go. Lorthorn went into the forest to get bitten, hopefully by a tall vampire lady. Exactly. Okay. That's the plan. That's definitely the plan. Okay. I don't like going into this forest. It just gets so dark and then everything gets close and tight in. It's so scary. Caves and stuff. Oh dear. Where are they? Hello? Any vampires in this forest? Hello? There's a bat. You a vampire? No? Okay. Oh man. Okay. Any vampires in here? Any at all? No? That's cool. We can leave. I don't have to be here. I think I have to come back at night for them to spawn. I don't like this lot at all. Okay. Everyone wants to be with a tall vampire lady, but keep in mind she would, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I believe it does have to be night. But keep in mind, a vampire is a corpse, and they do have, life, and all their life fluids are replaced with, no, there's one. Wow, that was a good response. Okay. There we go. He bit me in the back. We're good. Run away! Oh, I'm out of food. No. Not dying. That's right. Now what, fool? Ha! Ha! Okay. Whew. It wasn't hot to you. It was hot that I survived. That I wasn't taken by the night. Victory. Oh my goodness. We did it! We did it! Yes! We did it! We're infected with sanguinary vampirism! I'm a god! I lived! Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go curl up in a corner and die now. Oh my word! That was a... Sheesh! I think I need to lie down. Let's see. Do I have a lie down here? No, I don't. That's a shame. Oh well. That's fine. Alright. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Just waiting for my heart to be still. In both terms, actually. Still be my heart, and still be my heart. Blee! However, it's more, my heart, please be still. I don't want to die of heart attack from successfully doing that. My word. Alright, let's go make a cow pen. Yes, now off that high of adrenaline and victory, we shall make ourselves a cow pen. Do you have a favorite advanced NPC, like just based off appearance and all? Do you mean like the advanced vampire NPC, or what? Relative to what? Or a Minecraft NPC? And also advanced, so I'm not 100% certain what you mean by that. Probably something, but I am still recovering from a slight amount of panic. Advanced vampire NPCs. I like the ones in the tuxedos. I think those are best. There's some that are just kind of weird and funny looking, and that's because that's the patron skin. And I'm not the biggest fan of those. But I don't know their names as well. But I like the name Bill the Almighty. I like Bill. He's fun. If his skin stayed the same, then I think he's my favorite. Just because it's a fun name. And it does good to have just an almighty guy around, you know? Does good your soul. Or some such trite like that. I don't know. I do like Bill, though. Reminds me of the science guy. All the advanced ones, heads and names are supporters. All the skins are the same. Okay, yeah. Well, I like Bill the Almighty. Because he's fun. So good name for a vampire. It's better than Clarence. Clarence the Meek. Although, oh no, I'm actually kind of getting invested in this character of Clarence the Meek. None are actual patrons though, all are dev staff members and people from the... Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Not everything has to be based around money and patrons. Now we just gotta wait for it to kick in, exactly. That's what I'm getting ready for, is for it to kick in. Don't mind with that. There we go. Oh boy. Vampire ritual magic is bewitchment, whereas ritual magic is closer to the occultism. Okay. I'll accept that as a statement. Right. Coos, this way. Come with me if you want to live. Well, not really, but sentiment's there. Over here. Over here. That's it. Come on. In you go. Good. Now I'll bring you a friend, and then you can make lots of bubbies for me to then eat. That's the plan. This way. Come along. Come along. Yes, come. Want to be full belly before becoming a vampire. Don't matter how long it takes. How long does the cantata and field go on for? We haven't looped yet, have we? Because... yeah, well, bonus chicken. Ah, here's the end. Oh wow, it's hailing outside. Wow. We're getting some intense hail. We finally got that storm. Oh, the chickens did. Oh well, it's fine. There you two make rampant love to each other. Yes. Oh, that was a sinister moment for that to happen. Right. Brilliant. Now then. It approaches night. The night approaches its zenith. Very good. Now, I still need to get back up to my house and sleep this night away. This isn't Skyrim, so sleep won't kill it. No, wait. Does sleep cure it, or is it milk cures it? I don't remember. Now I'm curious, if you ask you have your least favorite, the kind of anime-looking heads and the one guy with a weird, really funny-looking mouth and really pale-looking skin, I don't really like. Actually, the guy who went ahead and bit me, I'm so on. I'd have to look at them all again. Some of them just got looks I'm not entire fan of. There are certainly some I like better than others. Man, oh, okay. The song's over. There we go. Song's over. Good. Good. I'm gonna go mine a little bit more. Into the mine. Because we need more iron than we have still. So we need just a touch more iron. And my plant thing is not growing at all over there. Oh, we got this over here. Ah, how about that? Excellent. Do we have iron in either of these furnaces? No. Okay, that's fine. We need more coal as well, I think. So, we'll go get that. I'll go plant this. So hopefully it'll grow for us. As for light sources, we actually have these really nice flowers over here, which is a glowstone dust, so we can definitely make lanterns and various other fun things out of those eventually as well. Prince Zen? I think that's it, yeah. It might be Prince Zen. I don't like. It's been a while since I've seen the elite ones, and I don't really remember their names all that well. So, it might be him. He's got the funny looking face. I mean, several of them do, but he's got the particularly funny looking face. I just can't stand the look of his face. Makes me want to do something violent, you know? Just that look. Hello? Okay. Well, I'm going to do that there. Going to put a torch down here. I have a clear escape path made. Right. Easy does it now. Easy does it. Easy does it now. We don't want to overstretch ourselves, ladies and lords. Don't want to overstretch ourselves. Yeah, look, it's the surface. Oh, that's actually towards my other tunnel. How about that? Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Iron. Iron has been acquired. We shall now commence in mining the iron. There we go. Man, it's so quiet without the music. Need more coal. Back away! Hiss! Scariness lies in that direction. Although we actually have no coal. There's coal on the surface, though, I think. That we can mine. There's spiders in that wall. Okay, yes. Let's go to the surface and get some surface coal. We've got a small amount of iron. I'd like to get more, but... Oh, no. There's coal. Excellent. We can make more torches. Caution is now our greatest virtue. It's the only one we have. I'm not going to fall into the trap of using the night vision, no matter how practical it is. It's a trap that makes you not place down torches, and that lets things spawn behind you, and you overextend yourself when you're out of torches, because you just keep on going. It's just not a good modus operandi to go about like that. So, no overextending at all. Here's some iron. Okay. I'm going to fully light up that. There we go. Okay. We're doing good. We're alive. We just eliminate our torch we put down, and that's fine. I have to agree, plus night vision looks terrible. Night vision gives you some bonuses, but I think it's just too much of a trap. Like, yeah, no, it's far too much of a trap, because especially with playing hardcore, when you're trying to mine underground and like go about and be cautious, you just don't put down the torches you need to put down, and then you get killed. And you don't put the torches down outside, and you get killed. And it's just makes you lazy. I don't trust that. We're running away. Let's go into the forbidden tunnel now instead. Oh, okay. I don't have much food. I think there's monsters down this way. At least it sounds like it. Eh. Eh! Okay. Man, when did I become such a coward? Man. I don't like how hard it is to mine through that there. There we go. That's the easier path around. I almost want to block this path off from anything wandering in on me. So we'll do that. This cave's too wise. Nope, 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 nope. We're good. We're good. I don't want your Girl Scouts cookies. We'll be happy without them. We'll just make our own hole. Looking for iron. That's what we'll do. We'll make our own hole. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. We'll just head in this direction. Yes. Ooh, there's a tunnel over here. Hello? Ooh, iron. Excellent. This is all well maintained. Perfect. Okay. Let's get this iron. Mine this up here. That's nice. I like getting some iron. It's good for the soul. Getting that iron. And... okay. I don't like that noise. Really don't like that noise. Something could drop on us. So we're gonna have to be careful here. Okay. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're still good. Right. Okay. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. What I'm going to do in the future is I'm going to say I'm going live with Vampirism. Then after effect, I'll re-edit them so I won't give them a name of order. So it's just saying going live because no one wants to jump into a live stream that's like number 8 in, but then we can name them afterwards or something. Oh wait, do I want to go up there? No, I want to go back this way. 24 iron. That's enough. That's as much as I need. Good. Good, 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 good. How long does it take for the stigma of vampirism to affect you? Yeah, I don't care. Because I feel like an idiot there. I've played a lot. I am sweating terribly. I'm terrified, shaking in my boots. We're done. We're done. We're going to just go to my house, leave it there. So, thanks to everyone who joined me for the stream. That was a long one, that's for certain. If you're watching after effect, hello! Much love. And yeah, I guess we'll proceed from there. So, later y'all. We're out. We're done. We're good and Gucci. We're getting things done. Just going to smelt this stuff up in here. Like so. Oh, I didn't pick up any of the coal. Okay, dark wood will do that. There we go. Alright. Cool. Bye. Ciao. Laters.